and they're mine. They're all my stalkers as well. I'm like, how do I even manage this? Either way, we've got the final game of this series here on Reina, loaded up and ready to go down in the bottom left. Pulled it off in the first game with some excellent Reaper micro. Can he do it again? From Team Ascension, Bubba.
And on the top side of Arena, I think it's the top side. My mini map has disappeared for production purposes.
Yep.
It is a Red Terran player deciding to come back with the Reaper Pressure himself and then just kicking it into kick-ass mode at the second game. It is Foxer.
So obviously the name Fox is a reference to, I think it was Marine King, who was called Boxer at the same time as Boxer was called Boxer, and he got Foxer because fake Boxer. But this guy's fake Foxer.
Yeah.
Do we just like pronounce the F a little more? Is he Foxer? Or...
That's a good question. I never really asked him the background of his name, but I would assume it's in that because I know Marine King is definitely one of his idol players.
Yeah.
But and we can see it in the way that he plays too, with the drops and being. Foxer's definitely. I've casted him a bunch of times for Clan Wars and such, and he has a Marine King mentality, especially like when he's like near the end of the game and you think he should tap out and say GG, but he just keeps on going. It's very reminiscent of that Marine King sort of like I'm gonna go until like I'm down to my last like 5 Marines before saying GG. So definitely grabs a lot of inspiration from him.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you're in a tournament, there's no reason not to play your heart out. But scouting SCV, a little bit of a scout from both players, sees all the pertinent information, and it's very, very similar builds. I think this is the longest we've had close to mirror builds in this series so far. Starport comes down for Bubba a little bit before it does Foxer, but yeah, I mean, synchronized StarCraft.
Yeah, we see a tech lab being built by the factory for Bubba, so definitely looking to do probably Cloak Banshees, I would assume.
Yeah, most likely. Double gases from both players. Hints towards that a little more as well, so nothing too surprising, and a good map choice for it as well. This really, really short air rush distance means any kind of air strategy. Oracles, Proxy Tempest we've even seen, and by proxy I mean you just put it in your base and it's pretty much as close as any proxy location was that wasn't like Polar Knight or something.
Yeah, so we do see Foxer, he is actually making a siege tank right now with the medevac, so looking to do like a siege...
Medevac drops.
A medevac drop, yeah, a siege tank. Yeah. Bubba gonna go ahead and go with that Cloak Banshee, so...
Interesting, bit of asymmetry, and really cool how almost the same build order can lead to two very, very different sort of outcomes. Something you saw a little bit of in TVZ as well sometimes with Hellbat pushes. The gas timings line up almost exactly the same as for a Cloak Banshee. So if you do it going like a Medevac Hellbat drop or something, it was pretty much the exact same gas timings and everything. So yeah.
We see the siege tank is going to drop, but the Banshee is now going to be out. So I think Bubba's going to be pretty safe here because there's not too much anti-air from Foxer. So
yeah, he does have those Marines. It looks like he's actually just going to let this tank slowly shell away at the supply depot and send his Banshee across the map to try and get some damage up. But Foxer is not underestimating this threat whatsoever. 2 missile turrets in both mineral lines. And he's gonna find somewhere. But oh man, the Liberator comes in, and yeah, Fox is not gonna be able to get. Fox is gonna take very little damage from this Banshee.
Yeah, but Foxer's siege tanks are actually taking out these supply depots.
Yeah, pretty nicely.
That's supply blocking Bubba actually. He's gonna have to make those 2 supply depots and saving that second siege tank. So
oh, the Banshee
goes down, and the Banshee might get something.
It survives.
Be safe for now.
Bubba's own siege tank is up as well, of course. This Liberator going to be taking down the Marines easy, like.
And now the supply depot's going to get taken out again. So another siege tank joins in. And yeah, this is Bubba's in a rough spot right now.
Fox is getting high-sec auto tracking. This is really interesting. Is he going to go into Ravens or something? Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just like really scared about the Banshees. I don't know. But
Well,
yeah, it's really interesting.
yeah. That might be. That gives the extra range to turrets, right? Too.
It gives range for Banshee turret. Sorry, Raven turrets, regular turrets, and planetary fortresses. And maybe point defense turrets? I don't think so though. This is a good liberate circle though. He's going to be able to take down both those siege tanks. He actually doesn't focus fire them though. He very, very easily could have taken at least one, maybe two of them out there, but gets an SCV and 2 Marines instead, which is fine.
Yeah, but he gets that second siege tank, and now the Banshee's going to come and try to take out these siege tanks. It actually grabs one. Viking does come out, so this Liberator is going to have to get out of here. So.
For sure. Can't really escape the Viking at that stage, so just decides to get a bit more damage down to the Banshee. Viking comes in for Foxer though, and it'll depend who gets the first hit off in this Viking versus Viking. Bubba's Viking comes the first hit off, but actually they have projectile attack, so they're both going to kill each other. And that'll be that.
Yeah. I think that's the most even trade I've ever seen in a unit-on-unit engagement. But I think Foxer's planning on getting to his second base here, starting to set things up. And yeah, I think he was just getting the high-sec auto-tracking just for his turrets. I think he got a little scared of how heavy, Banshee heavy that was going.
Yeah,
that's my guess. But
interesting.
yeah, we do see that that orbital command's being finished up here. Then he's going to go ahead and go to his natural. And Bubba's looking to kind of do the same thing here. So the game is starting to stabilize. Bubba having a couple more workers than Foxer does.
Yeah. All pretty similar. Very similar expansion times as well, so not too bad at all. The thing is, Bubba still has this big Banshee hit squad. There's not much he can do with it, with these 8-range turrets being very scary. That's really going to throw Bubba off as well, because he's going to be like, yeah, I can just sit right here on the edge of the turrets, and the turret's like, no, you can't. But man, he's going to kill all this production.
Yeah, but ICB's going to come and repair it, and is it going to be too late? Wow. He's actually going to be able to take out that barracks.
Loses Banshee for it, but 5 SCVs and the barracks. He can take down that as well. And the 2 Vikings are without focus firing, they can't kill both the Banshees.
Yeah.
However, that Banshee actually doesn't
Breeze
have.
come to try to take out the second Banshee, and he's going to grab one, but quick reaction time from Bubba to be able to force him to attack Marines and to drop one by one.
Yeah, definitely.
But Bubba, he's got his second expansion down. He's starting to mine from it, starting to get that SCV count up, and starting to catch up in the army supply as well, having his own set of siege things.
Yeah, there's a little bit more. Fox was very behind in workers though, having lost a few to that Banshee, and I guess he's just skipped his production a little more. He's about 10 workers behind at this stage, and with no real kind of eye to catching up, unless he can get some of his signature aggression down.
Yeah. I know sometimes the Fox goes into micro mode. He doesn't balance the macro part side of things too. So, and being able to go with that push too, I think that definitely took a loss in the early game. So. Yeah,
very true. However, there's not really actually much here at the front here for Bubba. There's one siege tank, but Foxer can siege up here with his and start getting a ton of damage down on this orbital command. It's a bit late now, but he could maybe even have just dropped that siege tank and killed it off straight up.
Yeah, we do see that the force is going to start pushing its way down here. Vikings trying to chase that command center, but it's going to get out of the way in time. So. Yeah, Fox is starting to push up, and now this is the fun side of TVT where tank positioning is everything.
Yeah, the key is though, Foxer has the air control. Those 2 Vikings mean that if Bubba wants to actually try and get the extra 2 or 3 ranges on his tanks, afforded by the extra vision range, because of course tanks have longer shooting range than they do vision range. A little bit of drop coming in here for Bubba. Should be defended without too much trouble by SCVs and Marines. But yeah, if Bubba wants to get that extra range, he has to either spend a scan or spend a medevac or something, actually basically lose it to the Vikings. 2 more Vikings coming to Fox as well, though Bubba does manage to lure them into the Vikings.
Yeah.
He's going to take that
one, but he's going to go ahead and take out that important Viking. So, and almost that medevac.
Oh, lose the Marines into the siege tank line as well, and that's not good at all. Foxer could be bunny hopping his tanks forwards a little bit right now. And yeah, Bubble was a little worried about that, so he does have to spend scan. But yeah, we'll see. Just right now, even just denying the mining time is enough.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, Bubba is doing a really good job distracting right now, but I think Fox has enough Marines that just going to be able to position them strategically here.
And yeah, Fox has begun moving his siege tanks forwards. Bubba basically just has to rally up enough forces that he can just break this line all at once. And with such a huge concave of 4 siege tanks, that's a really, really tough proposition.
Yeah, so you're going to see a Viking come out, it's going to pick up his medevac, and both players are just kind of, they're trying to outpatient each other, but Drop's going to come out, and the Vikings actually see that, so.
Yeah, a little bit of a Viking skirmish there. A bit odd, but 1 Marine. Looks like Bubba is thinking about actually trying to take it out. But, oh man, he's going to lose so much for this. I think that was a big mistake going that. That could be the game-ending mistake. He's actually going to lose his final tank. Oh man, everything's dead. Everything's dead.
Yeah, we're going to see those Marines getting dropped down. Ooh, he's almost sniping the medevac.
Yeah, the medevac.
Yeah, big misstep by Bubba here. Now, Foxer has double the supply in army.
Man, this is so crazy. Bubba's, in such a bad position. GG, being contained for that long. Yeah, I mean, his only hope there after being contained for so long was crushing through there and pushing out. And he went in, realized he didn't have enough. And by the time he pulled out, it was too late. Foxer had already won the match. And yeah, so big congratulations to him. After a little bit of a rough start to the evening, turning up a bit late.
Yeah.
Does make it through the lower bracket match and goes on to face Snovsky, who he should have faced at the start in a sort of battle royale to see who can actually make it through to the round 16 alongside Namshar and who will fall by the wayside with around a 32 finish. We're going to take a short break to get that all set up, and when we come back, it's going to be our final match of the evening, the winners match between Foxer and Snovsky. See you soon.